AP Euro Mustang Films present the DBQ and You. As the AP test date comes nearer, it is now time to discuss one of the most daunting sections, the DBQ, or document-based question. To prepare for this assessment, we will be using two examples, Spencer Scholastic and Matthew Moronic. See how Spencer takes immediate initiative, using his reading period to analyze each document carefully, noting historical context and any possible bias. Matthew, confused by the question and caught off guard by the era chosen, begins to panic and frantically think back to the section it was discussed in, when he slept through his lecture. The reading period is now ended, and it is recommended to begin the written portion of the response. Spencer, who fully utilizes his reading period, not only has all of his documents analyzed and organized, but also has a thesis statement already written, leaving him able to dive into his essay. Matthew, on the other hand, still reeling from the initial shock of the question, is still struggling with the documents, thoroughly wasting his reading period and pushing him farther behind. As the writing period winds down, Spencer is finishing up his body paragraphs, being sure to include his broader historical context, as well as including 6 out of 7 of his documents, leaving ample time to sculpt a conclusion. Matthew, no! You are wasting valuable time! Spencer, finishing his essay ahead of schedule, is left with enough time to go over his checklist to ensure that his essay contains all of the following. 1. A well-thought-out thesis statement that addresses all parts of the question. 2. An essay that develops the argument introduced by the thesis. 3. Using 6 of the 7 documents in a relevant manner throughout the essay. 4. A thorough analysis of 4 of the documents used. 5. At least one use of broader historical context in the essay, tying the essay to a different historical event. 6. Examples of outside evidence that aids in developing the argument. 7. Lastly, synthesis of the point proved, tying it to an overarching theme of history discussed in class throughout the year. With all these bases thoroughly covered, Spencer has handed in an excellent DBQ essay. Matthew, on the other hand, was put behind due to panic over an unfamiliar question, combined with inefficient document analysis, and concluded with a wasting of the writing period, leaves him with an unfinished and underdeveloped essay. Let's take a recap of these boys' scores. Spencer scored a 5, way to go! While Matt scored the first ever 0 in AP Euro history.